We're on the south of downtown Calgary here in Alberta, Canada. We've discovered 5G small cell deployment on this street, so we're going to document it. And this is what we've been warning everyone about. This is a gradual deployment. What we have here, it's called the Whitebox. It's made in Sweden. It goes up to 5.8 gigahertz. And this whole street is loaded with them. So we're going to document that to show you what's coming. This is what's called the 5G street grid. So this would lead to automation and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it's coming up, Rich, but check this out. I'm going to provide the documents to support what I'm saying, but let me show you here. So we're under this one light fixture here. I'm just going to zoom in. So that's a WGDX. It's called the Whitebox. It's a 5G wireless box it's made in Sweden. It goes up to 5 gigahertz, 5.8 right there, and it's connected to this lamp pole. And then we're going to show you the extent of the grid here. But this is what's happening. They're gradually deploying it. And the readings, I don't know how active that wireless, but we're going to have to come back. We're in the mid-low extremes right now. And this meter would definitely pick it up. It goes up to 8 gigahertz. But I did contact the city of Calgary to get more information. I sent them an email. I talked to someone. And guess what? Zero response. There's no transparency about that. It's like their attitude is, how dare that a citizen would ask questions about this? It's like none of our business, eh? That's the way they treat you. But I just want to show you this grid so you can look around in your neighborhood. But that's 100% 5G there. And it goes up to 700 meters, so it's all connected together in a grid. And then they got another receiver there. There's one there. There's one there. You see? Let's go over here. Take a look at this. And there's another one, right? And that's how it's going to work with the 5G grid. And there it is there again. So this whole street is a grid now, 5G grid. Let's just go a bit further. And this is how they're deploying it. And then these will connect into the base stations, the big towers. This might be a test site for them, I don't know. But again, there's another one right there. And I'll provide information on this device and all the components, but they're made in Sweden. It's called the Whitebox. Nothing extreme here yet, but we're going to have to monitor it. I don't know how active it is, but the infrastructure is getting deployed. So here we go, we got another one. They're all down the street. And this is what you should expect coming in the future. Here's another one. There's another one over there. See it again. That is 5G. That's a 5G wireless box. And then we got them over there. They're on right there again. And there's more here. I'm going to check the one over there. Some of them have the antennas attached, like over there. So we're going to have to look at that. And there it is there again. We're going to look at the one across the street. Let's do a reading here. There it is there. You see the big antenna coming down from it? Nothing extreme yet, but we're going to have to monitor it. And there it is there, right there. And that's the Whitebox. And that's a small 5G small cell antenna, wireless. It can transmit and it can receive. It's working both ways. And it has a range, as I said, of 700 meters. And they're strewn all along the street here. You see that? They're like, that's about maybe 100 feet, 150 feet apart, each one. And if I'm just going to go a little bit further, and it looks like they're continuing. There's more. They're all down the street. There's another one using the lampposts. I'll give you the cross street if you want to come and check it out. And there's more right here. So this is what people should expect. The millimeter wave is very short distance. It has difficulty going through objects, so they're going to create this very intricate network to maintain a constant signal. And this is a good example of it. And there's another one there. Yeah, more here. There it is there. Receiving, transmitting. I just want to look at. Yeah, there's more here too. There's another one right there. You see it? Part of the grid. There. And they keep on going. So we're on 13th Ave Southwest. And 1st Street Southwest. And if you go towards 12th, 11th, no, actually further down, this will be 14th, 15th, you'll see it all along here, but it's a good example of the grid. Readings are a bit higher here. Nothing extreme yet, but we'll have to come back. And the reason the readings are higher because we got a rooftop right here up above. It's probably connected into behind those trees. And there's some more antennas right there. There's a rooftop right there. Let's take a look. Yeah. Let's go over here. It looks like they're deploying a lot of these 5G antennas now. We're noticing as well. And they have one up there, which is likely connected into this grid. The second one on the left looks like 5G to us. It's smaller. right there. See, the reading's a lot higher with the base station there, the rooftop. We're starting to get very high readings. But that's connecting into these antennas. See that? It's pretty high when you get in direct line of it.
Especially how far we
Look
are.
at it. Yeah, it's pretty high. So this is a good insight for what we've been warning people about. It's a good example of a street grid, 5G grid, of what's coming. It'll be a continuous network. They'll be placed, they could be 50, 100 meters apart, and we saw that today. I will provide a link on this device. I did look it up. It goes up to 5.8 gigahertz, as I mentioned, and it has a range of 700 meters, which is quite far. So it's on the lower end of 5G, but it's 5G nevertheless. I'm sure it can be upgraded, but it is a concern, and it's just a gradual deployment. That's what we're seeing, leading to what we call AI technocracy, vis-a-vis the Great Reset, Fourth Industrial Revolution. And this is all connected to digitalization of currency ID. It's all connected into what they're doing through the WHO now, the global governance of this kind of health treaty. It's undermining the sovereignty of countries. We know the whole agenda is undermining sovereignty. It's all about what's called, I call it the biased, rules-based world order. And we can connect it now into Ukraine, and we see what's going on there. That's a proxy war. Russia is actually standing up. I know Russia is somewhat connected into this, but at least in terms of that conflict, they are standing up to what's called the biased, rules-based order. And in our opinion at NCA, that's the ultimate form of tyranny. It's the ultimate form of tyranny when you have all the power concentrated in one hand. And that's something we don't support at NCA. I'll look at the comments later, but this is a good example of what's coming. And like I said, look into the link when we post it, and you'll see for yourself what this thing is. And I'm just going to add, the city is, there's no transparency. If you, like I said, if you ask them, they ignore you. They don't even provide information. It's like they're treating you like subhuman, second class, third citizen. They don't even provide information if you ask. Like, how dare you to ask? This is all top-down globalist governance we're fighting, not only here in Canada, all over the world. Please share the message.